Hello everybody, my name is Jesus. I'm 22 years old and I wanted to share my story and talk about Viome and how Viome has helped me during my journey of IBS. During the beginning of this year, I started developing some digestion issues and having just constipation, and I would always like to say that I had a great digestion system. I would eat and go to the restroom right away, and I would go 3 times a day. And as I said, in the beginning of the year, I started developing some issues, and again, I thought it was just temporary. I attributed it to other things, but as time went on, my symptoms started getting worse. My constipation got worse. I started feeling like super bloated, and I was just like, if you have IBS, you know what this feels like, and if you don't, it's just you feel like you have this like pressure in your stomach this whole time, and you feel like you can't stand straight up. But anyways, I never got diagnosed specifically for IBS. I self-diagnosed myself. I asked around to some friends that had some similar issues, and I also searched the web, and it seemed like I had IBS-C to be specific, but I never went to the hospital just because many people suggested that I rather take different approaches, and maybe the hospital wasn't going to be able to help me, and of course insurance and all of that. Anyways, during the previous year, I had heard about Naveen Jain through several podcasts that he was on, like Impact Theory and with Lewis House, and he talked about this company, Viome, how they test the microbiome to select the, to pick out the foods for each individual that are best for you. And so I had that in the back of my mind because I thought it was amazing. I thought it was genius, but I didn't have any issues, so I never did my research. But now that I had this issue of my IBS, I searched Viome. I looked at exactly what they did, and so I ordered the kits, and I got my results, and I implemented my results right away because I wanted to feel better. And as soon as I implemented my results and eliminated all of my the foods that they say you should avoid, and I started implementing your superfoods, I started feeling so much better. My bloating, I didn't feel as bloated because I wasn't eating these foods that activated my stomach to flare up, So that's been my journey with Viome. I have nothing but good things to say about him. Every time my friends have any issue with their stomachs, because that is an issue that is arising in the United States with all the foods that are processed and everything. We need to select our foods and know that there's not one size fits all. We all have our individual microbiome, so it's important that we know what foods are best for ourselves, not as a group, as a society, but for ourselves.